Today's topic is going to be slope. Our date is 9/14 and my page number is 23. Okay, so first let's go ahead and talk about what slope is. So our learning target is going to be, I can find the slope of a line using change of y over change of x and drawing rise over run. Our essential question is, what is the ratio of slope? So let's talk about three vocabulary words. First, I have rise, which is going to be the vertical change between 2 points. Okay. Run is going to be the horizontal change of between 2 points. Okay. And together they make slope. I have an M there because slope in math is represented with an M. Okay. Together the slope is going to be the rise and the run together as a ratio. So it's going to be the ratio of the rise to the run. So if we look closely, we can make up a formula for slope. Slope can equal the rise right here, which is vertical change, right? Vertical is up and down, right? It's going to be the rise, our fraction bar, and then our run over our run, which is the horizontal change, the change that goes from left to right. Okay, and that's going to be our formula for our slope, rise over run. There are different types of slopes. We have 4. The first one is going to be a positive slope, and the way it looks is, if you read it from left to right, we can see that the line is rising from left to right. Okay. The negative slope from left to right is going to go down. Right. The slope of 0, it doesn't go anywhere, it just stays as a horizontal line. And then an undefined slope will have a line that goes vertically. Okay. Please take 2 minutes to watch this slope dude video. It's going to be very helpful in helping you define what kind of slope we have in the future. Okay, so let's look at some examples of how to find slope. So first, we have find the slope of the treadmill. Okay, so remember, slope is going to be rise over the run, and the rise is going to be how far up and down it goes, and then the run is going to be how far side to side it goes from left to right. Okay, so here the rise, we can see that it's going to be 10 inches, right? Because it went up 10 inches. So it's going to be a positive 10 on top of the fraction in the numerator. We have our fraction bar, and then our run is going to be 48 inches. Let me put inches here. Okay, and that's our slope. But we can simplify this to a 5 over 24. So our final answer is going to be 5 over 24. That is our slope for this treadmill. Okay. So here I have a slope to remind y'all that slope is rise over run. And let's go ahead and find the slope of the storage shed roof. Okay, so the storage shed roof, let's look at the rise. The rise we see is 3 feet. It went up 3 feet, so it's going to be a positive 3, right? And then our run, our horizontal change, is going to be a 15. Okay. We can simplify that, and let's go ahead and divide by 3 on both the numerator and the denominator. And 3 divided by 3 we know is 1, and 15 divided by 3 is going to be 5. So the slope of the storage shed roof is going to be 1/5. Okay, let's look at this next one. A hiking trail rises 6 feet for every horizontal change of 100 feet. What is the slope of the hiking trail? So here it has, remember, we have a rise over our run. And they told us our rise is going to be 6 feet for every horizontal change of 100 feet, right? So we have our rise over run. So 6 feet is going to be our rise, and our run is going to be that 100 feet. Okay, let's go ahead and simplify that. Let's divide by 2 on both the numerator and the denominator, and we get 3 over 50. Okay. Let's talk about graphs and slopes in graphs. So to find the slope of a graph, we're going to still use the rise over run, but we're also going to use this right here. Okay, the translating rise and run. So when we have to go up, it's going to be a positive number. When we go down, it's going to be a negative number. And then if we go right, it's going to be a positive number. And then if we go left, it's going to be a negative number. So let's see what that looks like. So let's say we have this graph that says the total cost and the muffins purchased. Okay, and we have like 2 points, 2, 4, and 3, 6. Right? And let's see the slope between those 2 points. So first, choose 2 points. We're going to pick those 2 points, 2, 4, and 3, 6. And then we're going to make right triangles between the 2 points to represent the rise over run. And this is what I mean by that. Okay, we're going to go up 1, 2, right? And then we're going to go over 1. Do you see that little right triangle? If we zoom in, we have like a right triangle right here. That is that right triangle that I want you guys to make, okay, between those 2 points. Okay, now we can count up and down to find the rise, and count across to find the run. Okay, so for the up and down, the rise is 2 because it's 2 units, 1, 2. Okay, and the run is going to be just 1. And so for the slope, remember slope is rise over run. So we can say that the slope of this line is going to be 2 over our 1, because that's what we got when we made our right triangle. Okay, so our answer, the slope of a line, is going to be 2 over 1 or 2, right? If we divide 2 and 1, we get 2. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some more practice. So we're going to find the slope of each line. Okay, so here I already gave you like a little template for the right triangles. So if we go up, the rise would be 1, 2, 3. So the rise is 3. It's a positive 3. And the run is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. A positive 4. Right, so our slope is going to be a 3 over 4 because it's a rise over run. We went up 3, went over 4. Let's look at this one. Let's look at our rise. So here it's actually not a rise, right? Because we went on the other side of the line, but it's okay. We can still find our slope. We went down 1, 2, 3, 4. So since we went down 4, we're going to go down 4, so negative 4. Okay. From here, let's see our run. We go 1, 2, 3. And remember over here, we said if we go left, it's going to be negative. So it's going to be a negative 3 here. So our rise in this case was negative 4, and our run is going to be negative 3. Okay. If we simplify that, we can, if we divide a negative by a negative, they become a positive, so we can have 4 over 3. And we can do that on the other side, because if we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, that's still a positive 4, right? Over 3, 1, oh, wrong color. 1, 2, 3, that's a positive 3. So it still works out, okay? So I want you guys to take a minute and find the slope of this line. And I didn't give you any triangles on here, so you have to make your own. So pause the video and try to find the slope between these 2 points. The point 2, 2 and the point 1, 5. All right, so hopefully you pause the video and let's see what our rise is. Our rise, you could have gone 2 ways. You could have gone up this way, so 1, 2, 3, so a positive 3. And our run was a -1 because we went to the left. Okay. So that would have been a 3 over a -1, which is also a -3. Okay. All right. So don't forget to write your summary, which our summary will be the answer to this question. What is the slope of, or what is the ratio of slope? Okay. For the highlighting, let's go ahead and highlight rise, run, and slope with the M, because M is represents slope. Okay. All right, so if you have any questions, please come into our Teams meetings during class, and I will answer any questions. So make sure you do your homework. If you have questions on how to access your homework or how to do your homework, please email me or come to the Teams meeting. Okay. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys later.